How's it going, guys? Today we're looking at the Lego Batwing set number 76161. This Lego set does retail for $200 and is another really big direct-to-consumer set based off of the 1989 movie. Like the other one, the Batmobile, which is one of my favorite sets, probably number 3. On the front of the box, you'll get a really nice look at the Batwing itself. This set can be wall mounted, and this is kind of what it would look like up on the wall. This is the orientation it's kind of at, and it gives you a really good look at how the ship is set, obviously like the Batman logo itself. And this set does have 2,363 pieces, making it a little bit smaller than the Batmobile. On the top of the box, you'll see another shot of the Batwing, more in a flight position, and the Batman logo, as well as the scale picture of one of the cockpit pieces to give you an idea of how big the set is. And on the back of the box here, you'll see another really nice shot of the Batwing itself, as well as a picture of it being wall mounted, the size, which we'll get to, is massive, another nice shot of it, and then of course the 3 minifigs that come with this set. Also, I want to point out, I don't usually go over the other sides of the box if there's nothing on them, but this set does have a pretty cool silhouette of Michael Keaton's Batman right there. Alright, if you've seen any of my other videos, this is where you would usually expect me to say, alright, let's get this thing built and reviewed. However, I already built this thing. I'll be honest. I got a little excited, started ripping the box open, and about halfway through building, I had realized I didn't shoot the intro to the review. So, yeah, it's already built. So let's take a look at it. First things first, as usual, we will be taking a look at the minifigures. This set does have a minifig stand, I believe identical to the one that comes with the Batmobile. And it does come with Joker's henchman, Michael Keaton's Batman, and Jack Nicholson's Joker there. The 1989 Batmobile does come with the same Batman as well as the Joker, except for the fact that this Joker is in a different costume. The only completely new character in the set is the Joker's henchman, and he looks fantastic, comes with a boombox. Very much recognizable from the movie. He's one of the standout henchmen. We do have back prints on these two figures on the left and right, as well as Batman. If you take off the cape and cowl piece, it is one piece. It's like a rubbery kind of feeling, and it's all one piece. Batman does have an alternate face that is more of a smirk, and it does look like he's wearing kind of like a headband. And that's because if you have the eyes on the minifig face don't really line up with the eyes on the cowl, so they add their own kind of like white hairband. They've done that with a lot of Batman minifigs. But you can see he also does have a complete chest print underneath the full cowl piece. Now that we're done with the minifigs, let's finally look at this giant Batwing. When I tell you this thing is huge, I don't know if I can really explain it in whacking my monitor, really show it in video, but it is huge. As you're building it, at least as I was building it, I really started to notice just how giant this thing was when I was building the frame for it. Yeah, it's actually kind of hard to get a good shot of this thing on my desk, but I'll do the best I can. As you can very clearly see, even if you don't know anything about the movie or anything, you can very clearly see this is supposed to be the shape of the Batman logo, especially the 1989 one. That's what the ship looks like in the movie. When it flies in front of the moon, it looks like it's, you know, the logo on his chest. You have a lot of really nice building techniques on this. This thing, I want to say, is sturdy as hell. It's like a hammer. It is crazy. Like, when you pick this thing up and move it around, you're not worried about it at all. Like, it's very sturdy. The main takeaway from the set that I have is that they took a kind of, you know, you look at the actual, like, ship from the movie, like, the actual, like, model, and it's kind of boring, and I don't want that to sound kind of mean or, like, disrespectful to the people who made the movie, but there's not a lot of, like, detail on it. It's a pretty smooth ship, kind of like the Batmobile. It's just got a cool shape. But they added a lot of really nice details. You know, they like the vents kind of looks here. You got the flaps like you would have like a normal airplane. The machine guns, the rockets, the cockpit, all like the little wings, the guns up front. Like it's got all these little details. And it's really not a repetitive build. It's really, really fun. The only thing I would say that got kind of repetitive was building the edges here, but it was such a unique build that doesn't come up in any other set that I didn't mind. It was really fun throughout the whole thing, and it was a really, really enjoyable building experience throughout. As with the Batmobile, this does come with a stand with a nice UCS plaque, as with every other UCS plaque from Star Wars to Batman to any other set you might get. This is one big sticker, and that sucks, honestly. You'll never hear me complain about stickers. I don't think that they really have, you know, I really don't mind stickers and sets, but this is too big for a sticker, honestly. It's stressful to put on. You don't want to mess it up. And it's very easy to mess up. It's very big, but yep, that's what it looks like underneath this thing. There are a few kind of wings underneath. I'm not sure like how out they're supposed to stick. They're under there. This does also, obviously it's not minifig scale, but you can pop the cockpit off. It's not like the Batmobile that slides, it just pops completely off. And you'll see it has a very, very nice, very detailed cockpit. There is a little spot here, the sticker says Bat Engine, and if you open that up, there are 2 crowbars. Those are not just like a fun Easter egg or something. They're actually very useful. And as I was saying earlier, this set can be mounted to the wall. So the reason for these crowbars is, I'm trying to get this in my hands, a very small crowbar. You can pry open the seat. So it's kind of hard to see with my hand in there. You pry open this part, and then you can see that's the mount. It's the same mount you use for the wall art sets, like the Maul and the Vader, and then any other sets you might have. But it's the same piece, it's the same Technic piece. So you can open it up, and instead of trying to guess where it is or guess where the hole is and try to mount this thing and like carefully let go of it, you can just pop the seat off the cockpit and then just look right through it. It makes it a lot easier to mount. I have not mounted this one yet. Obviously, I still need to put it in my wall. I'm gonna do that before this video goes up, so it's gonna be part of this video, so stay tuned to the end. But yeah, it should be pretty easy to mount. I'm not too worried about it. And yeah, they provide everything for you to make that easy experience. Obviously not the mounting hardware and stuff, but they make mounting a giant Lego set like this to the wall as less stressful as possible. I'm actually done reviewing this set, but I am gonna do the final part, like talking about it and saying my actual review of it while it's up on the wall. So let's get this thing mounted to the wall. Alright, as you can see, we got this mounted on the wall next to the 1989 Batmobile as well as the Vader art. It looks so good. I really am actually not a fan of how it looks on the stand, so the fact that they have this built into the structure where you're able to mount it onto the wall is fantastic. I'm really glad that they thought of this out of the box way of displaying it, because wow, that looks so good. It looks so good next to the other 1989 Batmobile and, well, Bat vehicle. But yeah, I could not be happier with the set. It is very much worth $200, and if you have space to hang it on your wall, I really cannot recommend it enough. I think everyone should have this on their wall. If they're a Batman fan, a Lego fan, it's, from the build to displaying it, especially on the wall, it is damn near a perfect set, and I cannot recommend it enough. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!